The soul that sees beauty may sometimes walk alone. A season of loneliness and isolation is when the caterpillar gets its wings. Remember that next time you feel alone. The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself. People think being alone makes you lonely, but I don't think that's true. Being surrounded by the wrong people is the loneliest thing in the world. I used to think the worst thing in life was to end up all alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is to end up with people that make you feel all alone. Loneliness adds beauty to life. It puts a special burn on sunsets and makes night air smell better. Sometimes you need to take a break from everyone and spend time alone to experience, appreciate, and love yourself. Nothing can bring you peace but yourself. Inside myself is a place where I live all alone, and that's where you renew your springs that never dry up. A man can be himself only so long as he is alone, and if he does not love solitude, he will not love freedom, for it is only when he is alone that he is really free. It is better to be lonely than allow people who are not going anywhere keep you from your destiny. Loneliness is not lack of company. Loneliness is lack of purpose. In solitude the mind gains strength and learns to lean upon itself. The strongest man in the world is he who stands most alone. If you smile when you are alone, then you really mean it. As I get older, I'm more and more comfortable being alone. Some people can't stand being alone. I love solitude and silence. But when I come out of it, I'm a regular talking machine. It's all or nothing for me. The best part about being alone is that you really don't have to answer to anybody. You do what you want. Being alone and actually sitting with our own thoughts can lead to such growth and realizations that are rare in our everyday busy lives. I like being alone. I have control over my own shit. Therefore, in order to win me over, your presence has to feel better than my solitude. You're not competing with another person. You're competing with my comfort zones. There are worse things than feeling alone. Things like being with someone and still feeling alone. Remember, the time you feel lonely is the time you most need to be by yourself. Life's cruelest irony. Music was my refuge. I could crawl into the space between the notes and curl my back to loneliness. When I get lonely these days, I think, so be lonely, Liz. Learn your way around loneliness. Make a map of it. Sit with it, for once in your life. Loneliness is the human condition. Cultivate it. The way it tunnels into you allows your soul room to grow. Never expect to outgrow loneliness. All great and precious things are lonely.